In Long Beach, there's donut fucking sandwiches.
I've had a donut sandwich, donut burger. It's a donut and then there's meat.
You just use the donut as the bread? That doesn't seem too crazy.
Was the bucket of spaghetti in Tucson, or was that here?
Y'all are full red-blooded Americans.
Okay, well, what is it? Is it like
Shut the fuck
two
up.
pieces of Wonder Bread and then a donut inside of it?
No, it's 2 donuts with fucking a sandwich inside of it.
Okay.
That's
No,
Raz
That
is
sounds-
tripping.
that doesn't
Here,
sound
let me
that
tell you something.
crazy. That
Let me
does
tell you
sound-
something.
No, I think
what
that's
it
perfectly
said
normal.
donuts and sandwiches.
No.
Raz missed the and. There was a little and symbol in there.
It said donut
No, it
sandwiches.
said donuts and sandwiches. Look it up right now.
Well, here's the thing, Raz. This is America, and if
You can do whatever the
if I
fuck
want
you
to have a
want.
donut sandwich,
Guns in your area.
It's 4:20 in 1 minute.
sick, dude.
That's my good girl.
Day 93 under the dome. With necessities growing dangerously low, who knows what spark will set off this powder keg? I can't take another minute in this dome!
First of its kind, the first dome
Anywhere and everywhere, folks. If you're on a road trip around the country playing music and jamming out, you should stop by the fucking Dome Casa and maybe stay here for a whole week if you're so inclined. Apparently, that is an option, folks. And we got my good friend, Rowdy Fingers, my new friend, Jack Beidler. Very talented musicians, and they're fucking here, and we're queer, and we're
What about me,
ready
dude?
to party.
We're not friends.
I guess I also host this show with a guy, Mr. David. This is the greatest freestyle comedy rap podcast on earth. Thanks for tuning in. And if you want to support the show, go on to patreon.com/dome with bamfomania, and you can, we got all kinds of cool content on there.
Please.
We got an episode with them on there. They are fresh off of a. Where were you guys driving from to get to California when you guys arrived on Saturday?
Oh, we went from Grand Rapids, New Orleans to Austin, Texas, to Tucson to here.
Okay,
But
so
you stopped and had a weird time in Phoenix. Isn't that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah, Phoenix was crazy.
What happened in Phoenix?
We booked this motel. It was like the cheapest motel.
How
we could
much
find.
was it?
Like 50, 55, almost $60. I think.
That's low.
It's super low, but
In the hotel market, that's low.
I'm sorry, we're jumping the gun here. I was saying all that to tell the audience that the Patreon episode is the episode that we recorded as soon as they dropped in on our fucking spaceship here, and we'd already filmed 2 episodes of the show that day, so we were a little. I mean, I was drunk as hell, so it's a good time. Check it out. Make sure you do. And
if you're listening to this, that's already on Patreon right now.
yes, and so this is the week is finished. We get to reflect, and now here we're at. Sorry, Phoenix, shitty hotel.
yeah.
bad.
So I guess it was I was looking it up because every hotel there was so expensive compared to anywhere else we were at, and it was like MLB spring training or something.
Oh.
So every hotel was just jacked up to the price. And we found this shitty motel. We get there, and there is just like crackheads everywhere, and homeless people, and drug deals going on. And then I get the room, and as we're walking back, like 2 cop cars pull up. There's like 3 security guards, and they're like vests and like holsters and
Fucking
whatnot.
3 p.m.
Yeah, it was crazy. Just shit was going down. They were like yelling at me if I had a room and what my room number was. Our key card wouldn't work.
Some fella tried to sell Jackson Blue at the right outside of the office.
I'm waiting to get my key card.
Low key, the fact that you had a key card instead of just a key kind of goes hard. That means that it might have been a step above something else. Yo, I've been to some place you gotta put the key in there.
Yo, I'm in Phoenix, and there's a bunch of hookers at the motel that want to suck my penis. They also trying to sell me these blue pills. I'm pretty certain that shit is fentanyl.
Yo, if it isn't, I'm gonna smoke it. Yo, if it is, I'm gonna smoke it. Let's get crazy. JK, we blasted off to the gas station down the street and started causing a ruckus. Yo.
The only blue pills that I fuck with are the ones that make me stiff in the undercarriage. That's why, yo, I need that Cialis all night. Yo, please, could you bring it to my palace?
Yo, there's no chill in my underwears unless I got them blue pills. Yeah, you know I care about making my lady happy with my stiffy. I ain't sniffing. Sorry.
All right, we're off to a decent start. I'm gonna need this. I need this beer to kick in, bro. I'm stressed out.
Dude, chug it. I think that'll do it.
That's what I did. I chugged them before this.
I put them in glasses. They drink them quicker.
My problem with putting beer in a glass like that is it just looks like you're drinking piss, like carbonated piss.
Yeah.
I think of it as apple juice.
Okay.
The Germans I used to hang out with would say, "Oh, your beer looks like apple juice."
Das ist eine Apfeljuice, ja?
Well, if you ever want to freak someone out, put apple juice in just a regular like Nestle water bottle and just put it on the side of the road, and people are gonna assume it's piss.
I've been pissing in a Gatorade bottle for the past 6 weeks in my car, and I straight up open my door and just dump piss in the street. And I always think about the people driving by that are like, that dude's dumping piss.
That's funny because I think about that too, but I'm pretty sure no one notices. No one notices you open your door and pour something out onto the street. But I agree. I also
It's clearly piss, and like I'm so severely dehydrated that the piss is like just
like
orange.
black.
Yeah. It's
Could
so
smell it in the car.
It's like a dark orange. And I stopped eating asparagus.
Well, it's good that you dump it out immediately. You don't want to accidentally cap one of those and forget about it for like a month.
No, retain.
I almost did that on our trip. I pissed in a Gatorade bottle and almost like I was starting to open it and I felt it was warm and I was like, oh, that's not the right one.
Those are good for pissing because you can hydrate first. Get the Gatorade, get a good hydration going. But then it's a good size to where you're not going to fill it up with one piss.
Also, unless you're just some monster, you can fit your whole wiener.
Yeah, the top is good.
Not me, man.
You can get some airflow in there.
Same dog. Yeah. Something always feels weird
Fucking
about sticking
liars.
your dick in the bottle. Once I start peeing, I feel like I'm in a dream where I'm like, no. Everything in my body's saying, don't piss in here. This is not a good
I know. It
place.
just feels like there's a bad accident about to happen.
I got hella tints on the car, so I straight up will park absolutely anywhere. Just throw the hazards on, pull the seat back, turn around, and then just piss.
Let it rip.
Absolutely anywhere. Absolutely anywhere.
Yeah, you turn around on it.
Oh yeah, I turn in because I don't want to be exposed to. I'll piss next to an elementary school.
I mean, we were born free. America, baby, USA.
That's why I come to this country, so I be able to piss in car.
Man, I was walking home from somewhere once, and I went to go pee, and it was kind of like broad daylight. I don't know why the hell I was doing this, and just someone who was in like a balcony, just right behind me, just starts going like, not here, sir. And I'm like, fair enough. I moved along. There was a part of me in my head. I was like, do I attempt to ignore them and do this?
It'd be funny if you just put your middle finger up like this.
I can't do that. If there's any sort of like pressure at all, even a monicum of it, I'm not going to be able to pee. Like, I need to be alone.
You're like the dude in waiting.
I think so. There's some times where I'll if I know that it's going to take a while because there's like a ton of people around, I'll just go ahead and sit down because I know I'm going to be there for a second. I'll just be like, all right, it'll come eventually, and then.
I get pissed making eye contact with a child. I'll be like,
Oh,
what up, Tom?
shit, dog. That's some R. Kelly shit.
I'm pissing in front of a kid.
David just said some pretty crazy ass shit about all the shit that he could do and still piss. Now me, on the other hand, that does not exist. I can't piss if there's anyone in the adjacent.
I'll piss in absolutely any place. I'll piss in a little kitten's face. Cause I gotta go. Yo, I got a bunch of piss inside my bowl. Whoa.
Yo, I got a bunch of piss inside my cup. Drink it down, then I slurp the rest up.
Yup.
Then I pee a little more in it, and I hand it to my friend and tell him it's good shit.
Yo, I've heard that there's some antioxidants in piss and cum, and you gotta drink a real handsome amount of that stuff, or else you will get old as fuck.
Chilling with my bitch, trying to hit this piss in my lips.
Trying to hit this piss.
Sipping piss.
You want to hit this piss,
You
fool?
trying to hit this piss?
Yo, sipping piss is almost the same thing spelled backwards as forwards, bro.
Damn, dude.
It's close. It's not perfect.
Damn, hey, it is, man.
That's gonna be the name of my brewery.
Sipping piss. That's that. You low key in 2024. That would probably track. There's a bunch of dumb names for stores that I see all the time.
Or the pisser.
I like the first one better.
Here we go.
It's a gift, man.
You guys ever do like a shot of baking soda to ease your stomach?
No.
That's the.
What do you just What do you mean a shot? Do you mix it with
Order
water?
water?
Yeah, mix it with water.
Yeah, in like a little shot glass, like maybe.
I feel like that make my stomach explode. I feel like I'd be shit.
Here's the thing: a lot of people don't know this, but Tums are basically just baking soda, but they don't work as well as just actually using just baking soda. You put it in the shot, mix it up with your finger, you do a shot of that, you will have one of the largest burps of your life. And it'll last for a concerning amount of time.
You got baking soda here?
Too.
Damn, dog. I was about to say,
Yeah,
what the
if
fuck
you-
is
no,
good,
experiment.
bro?
It's
on the
fun.
podcast,
It's kind of fun.
That actually does sound like it'd be fun to do on the
Bro,
pod. Maybe we should give it a shot.
I feel like you're changing my life right now. I didn't know that Tums that they work better than Tums like that.
Oh, a million.
So I never have to buy Tums again?
Tums.
Well,
suck.
Pepto.
Tums taste kind of good. I just eat Tums.
I know Tums are gross.
they are like
bro.
the green ones, bro.
Yeah. Do you want a Tums right now?
I would
My
argue
stomach is fine.
I feel like Tums make my stomach feel worse. There's something about them.
That's
like
crazy.
Yeah,
That's a crazy statement.
They don't work for me. The baking soda works though. I'm all about the baking soda.
Damn, dude.
No, I'm down. Should I prepare a couple of shots of baking soda right
I
now
mean,
for the boys?
if that's what you
Yeah.
want to do, that's
Well,
fine.
sure.
Why don't
We,
you guys,
we could do it cinnamon challenge style. Just take it right out of the scoop.
Why don't you guys just keep this rolling?
We'll hang out. Did you guys see that Adidas is selling Yeezys that aren't Yeezys, and they're like fucking straight up profiting without paying Kanye?
No.
He fucking went off on his Instagram,
Oh god.
Sounds like Kanye.
and he was like, "I didn't approve these colors." He's like mad about the fucking matte gray that they chose.
I fucking hate Kanye.
That sounds like Kanye, man.
He straight up, he's doing this thing now where he's like selling everything for $20 on his website, and it's these fucking weird sock
I
looking
saw those
shoes.
slipper shoes, yeah.
They're totally weird. The post was just everything's $20, and then there's some socks, a shirt, and something else.
That's crazy. He's selling totally weird shit because I always thought, like, man, Kanye is really normal. You know what I mean?
Wow, wow. I
I
don't know
never
what you mean.
understood the Yeezy train there.
No, it
When those
was
were coming out.
there was a cool wave for a bit. I do think that it's
People
blown,
were spending crazy
It's
amounts
blown
of money.
out. It shouldn't be $300. It's blown out of proportion. But I like the baggy look, the dark gray baggy look. But it being fucking, you having to spend fucking $600 for the whole
gonna
fit
stir
is
this up?
insane. I think he already
Yeah,
stirred
that
it for
isn't-
you.
No, I said stir.
Well, I mean, they might still like rest on the bottom.
This is
I
baking
see it
soda,
all
you
at the
said?
bottom.
Yeah, it's just baking soda.
That's what I used to clean my hair.
That's good stuff. Baking
Yeah.
soda, apple cider vinegar.
That's right, bro. Dude,
This
it
feels
yanks dirt. It's gonna yank the dirt out of my belly.
Oh,
in a
we're not
second.
gonna cheers? You just
Wow,
going
dude,
for
I
it?
feel really disrespected
Yeah,
in this
me
place.
too.
Don't come stay with
You're the
Bamfomania.
He didn't even bring me one.
Oh, I didn't really. You know how it is, bro. You've never done one before, have you? I'm sorry, man.
Tastes like dirty old seafood.
It is. It's got a salty vibe to it. Low key, if your stomach isn't that upset, you might not get the insane burps because it kind of is like a remedy.
He's backpedaling now.
No, but I'm not. I'm being honest. If you guys have some stomach problems, that'll do you right. But
Hey, tell the people about the
or-
shitty
or-
open
gonna
mic
know.
story.
well,
Well, the dumb. Never mind.
it's so I
Watch my words.
It
Or maybe
kinda-
I should clarify why because I recommended the mic. There's a place in LB called Di Piazza's. They put on cool shows sometimes. I've never been,
Not that night.
but they put on cool shows sometimes.
Sure, yeah.
And I know,
So you don't know that they put on.
but a dude who I respect goes there often, and he's like, "Yo, it's a cool spot," and they've had like legit gigs over there. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a cool spot."
He just fucked us.
Yo, anything that has the words of pizza in it gets me super lit because pizza is my favorite food. I'll eat it with people who are rude.
Yo,
too.
sometimes pizza can't be the deciding factor of where we show up.
Wrong.
Because low key, this open mic sucked, and everything that there was pretty rough.
Yo, true. That open mic really sucked. And there wasn't even pizza.
Damn.
It's just an Italian name on the sign. I won't go back there anytime.
I understand the confusion. My bad. Yo, I'm just picking and choosing. Yo, it sounds like there would be pizza there,
It does.
but there wasn't. So, yo, I did not really care. No, not once, bruh.
So
If I pulled up with the expectation of pizza and then there wasn't pizza, I would fly to Ibiza and hang myself because I was pissed,
Dead.
feeling unwell.
Yeah, I just committed suicide in a bee's eye. I just died. Shout out
Oh,
to
yeah.
Avicii.
No, so I,
take a pill.
I heard that it's a dope place, so I was like, oh, the open mic must be fine. And then
the host was
Nope.
real nice. The bartenders were nice.
okay, so now the establishment was cool.
And it was just this one table next to us, specifically this one lady.
How many people at the table?
5.
Were they being loud and reckless, or were they chill?
No.
They were fine. Besides this one chick,
You could tell that
Would you call her a bitch?
Yes, I'd call her a fucking bitch.
with a capital B.
Yeah,
Slut.
capital B.
You could
She
sort
sucked.
of tell that they were kind of like regulars at this spot, and there was almost like this air of like the confidence that they had wasn't.
They
like,
should not have had it.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, and it was only, and you could tell it was only because this is their zone. Like they come here and they perform, and they probably. Like their friends laugh at them, the friends that are all at that table.
Yeah,
and so they like kind of get that positive.
Yeah,
vibe
it's like when I used to get laughs from my coworkers, and then I'd be like, "I'm funny.
Yes.
I'm so funny. These
But
dumb
she was-
assholes think I'm funny."
She was so nice at the beginning. I talked to her. She's like, "Oh, you guys playing later?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Cool." And
Whoa.
then she's the second comedian up there and just starts singing. She like gets up there and starts screaming into the mic, like
Literally,
the most obnoxious shit you've ever heard.
Just annoying.
And we're all just like, oh, gross. And then she starts singing Roxanne. And then does like this call and response thing. And I think Alex, you responded.
Yeah, I was
you
like the
responded.
only guy.
one.
Yeah,
I was the only guy.
And then she goes, "Thank you, white guy appropriating dreads."
Wow.
And
Alex
then
goes,
without
"Boo."
missing a beat, I'm just boo.
Yeah,
And then she goes, "Yeah, fuck you too, asshole."
It was so
this
weird.
fucking
was-
bitch.
And then she started making autistic jokes by the end of her set that were not hitting.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were not funny.
They're just rude. She was so woke at the beginning, and then just became.
It was
very
bizarre.
And then
It
she
was-
starts making jokes about handicapped people.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like, dude, pick your lane, you fucking
was,
asshole.
It was also very much like pick me energy. Like she wasn't. There weren't any real like setups and punchlines to these jokes. She was just sort of like trying to tell people about herself and how quirky her life
weird.
is. Kind of shit.
Actually, I
wasn't that good.
want to speak on this briefly. There's an issue right now, and I think it's happening on social media primarily, where these people are like, "I'm autistic, but it's cool."
everyone thinks they're on the
and
fucking
or like I have ADHD, and so I can't accept love from others. And I'm sure some people are like that, but the whole like making content about it.
Sorry.
You're so ADHD that you have to make content about this. I thought ADHD people can't focus enough to make content.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
that's the annoying thing. I have ADHD. I've had it my entire life.
No, I can tell.
And fuck you. I'll beat you up. But yeah, all that shit on Instagram and TikTok, everyone wants to make it like a big thing.
Well, it's
And
also
they're just,
self-serving.
yeah, self-diagnosing.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
I think I have ADHD because I can't sit still when I'm in science class.
right. No, it's like it's because you're dumb and you can't fucking pay attention to something. But also not that science class probably sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Why would you like? I think one of the things about ADHD they say is you're unable to focus on things that you're uninterested in. Like that's one of the diagnoses.
Yep.
Who can focus on shit that they're not interested in? That doesn't make any sense.
I feel like people are using it as like a, they think it's like a good part of their. They want to boast that about their personality, but
Yeah.
which is fine. It's fine if you are, but it's like, man, don't let that like hold you back. Like, don't make it part of your personality. Be like, I am this, but I do these things to like better.
It's an
like,
excuse.
get
It's
through
off.
things, you know? I don't
I
know.
believe
It's a big
I
excuse.
believe it's a real thing. I probably have ADHD. It's whatever, but I wouldn't use it as an excuse as to why I'm not successful or an excuse as to why I'm not getting good
Like,
grades in school.
There's plenty of examples of like fools who are born with like chicken arms or whatever, and then they go on to do these incredible things because they didn't let their chicken arms hold them back. You
Right.
know? And
They develop great legs.
that's how that seems like that's what the mindset of disability used to be, and now we're at this point in like society where you almost want to lean into the whole being disabled thing. That works for you.
Yeah.
It's a
Which
good
is
gimmick.
annoying,
Yeah.
'cause people are like, oh, being ADHD means you're like, oh, you're creative. You can do all these things.
But actually, it just means that I have crazy anxiety because I can't control my thinking. I get into fucking weird loopholes in my brain, and it's really, really cold.
Really, it just means that I'ma be hitting you up for that Adderall King. I'ma hit that shit, yo, get it for free, and then crush that up and all day.
Snorting addies with a baddie. It ain't nice. Feeling rice in my veins. Yeah, feeling plain. Can't focus main.
Yo, I love that kitty meth to death. Yo, what's next? I just wanna get that shit on my breath. Shove that motherfucking blue pill up my nose. I'm not talking blue chew, I'm talking Adderalls.
Yo, I'm getting amphetamines legally.
That's hard.
Yeah, and I can barely speak. Rub it on my teeth. We should hit up your guy, right?
Right?
Don't want
Right?
to fight.
Right?
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 Yes, we should.
Hit up your Adderall guy.
Yeah.
I will say on the autistic tip that you're right about that. And just because you're fucking weird doesn't make you autistic. My brother's autistic. He's mild, very mild. You know what I mean? But I see it when like I pull out my vinyls. He gets all fucking revved up.
You know who else they described as mild? The baby Jesus Christ.
Oh shit!
He's got
Fuck
that
Jesus
going for
Christ.
us.
I'm glad that someone's diagnosed Jesus.
You said your brother's autistic?
Yeah, mildly. Yeah,
He might be Jesus.
Dude. I mean,
The second coming. I don't know about that. The second coming,
but
which is something I've never done.
he is handsome. He is handsome. He was handsome.
I don't believe it.
Why do you think Jesus was handsome?
Wait, GR Native?
He had abs.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
He's a shout out that dude.
yeah.
Supports his podcast.
I fuck with GR Native.
GR Native.
I don't like incorporating GR into your brand. Get rid of that.
It's not a brand. It's just he's just dude.
The way you present yourself to the world is your brand.
That's just how our brains have been ruined through years.
My life is branding and marketing at this point.
No, that's your brand, dude. Like he just posts pictures of him and his
Just
dog
let me
and
be
shit.
me, bro.
You know?
He's not trying to start a podcast.
It's like Beidler. I'm not sure if that's good for your brand, actually.
Beidler, yeah.
Beidler. Jack Beidler.
Sig Heidler. It sounds not good. Man.
Jack Beidler.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
Hitler.
good.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, call yourself GR Jack.
No, I think there was this other. There have been many moments in GR underground hip hop where
That's Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yeah, for the folks that
Okay,
don't know.
all right. It's a place.
Gun rule.
It's a place. And a lot of the GR rappers will shout out Grand Rapids, and
It's like every
And they don't care what happens.
That's a bar.
that's a deep cut. Shout out Zach Quist.
Yeah, we'll get him on eventually, right?
I think he's in LA. No, but
he? Damn, goddamn.
I just don't think it's a cool place to rep. I would probably. I get.
It's not a cool place.
I think that maybe. I think that maybe
Fuck, it sucks.
it is cool to just rep wherever you're from, but I would probably. I'd be more likely to rep Kentwood.
Start a beat. Start a beat. Start a beat. Start a beat. Start the beat.
616.
I'd be more likely to rep a suburb than to
You
rep that city.
You
You know
rep
what I'm saying?
Kentwood.
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna rep the. Or
Are you saying
Bruh.
Kentwood just because he's? Oh wait, no, that's Davin. What's the Arab population one over in?
Dearborn.
Dearborn.
I would rep Dearborn till death. You know what I'm saying? Fucking. I would rep Dearborn till suicide death by bombing.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
A lot of Arabs over there. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, if you're
Fuck yeah,
if
dog.
you're living in GR and you're trying to make it as a rapper, maybe just drive 2 hours to Detroit and then rep Detroit. That'd be cooler.
Here's the thing. I sort of agree, but GR does have its own little charm.
There's
to it.
nothing
I'm not
wrong
gonna-
with repping where the fuck you come
dude,
from.
No. Get out of there, bro. It's not hard. It's just not. I
No,
mean,
no. We love everyone from GR and NGR, but
whatever.
The snow wasn't
Everyone,
for us.
that's a
I
big
don't know about
stretch.
everyone, but
Yeah,
I,
that's a big
actually,
stretch.
now that you mentioned, there's quite a few people I wouldn't
I mean,
mind.
it
A lot
wasn't-
of people I fucking hate.
it wasn't
in
the
GR.
snow that we were really leaving. It was more than that. Once you get out here, or once you get out to a big city, you realize that it's the absence of culture and lifestyle and diversity that is lacking. You're like, fuck, dude, we're all wearing the same fucking bullshit. We're all going to the same 6 bars over and over again. I think it's a cool stepping stone.
Now I go to no bars ever.
Well,
Right, stay home.
it feels
I
like,
can't
it
afford
feels like
to.
a big city, but you see a lot of people you
Once you go
do
out,
not
you're
want
like,
to run
oh,
into.
There's another person. I
Bro,
fucking
once you
hate.
know the waitresses and they know what you're drinking, there's a point where it's like, fuck, dude.
I mean, I like being a regular personally, but
No, you could be a regular here. I just don't. I guess frequenting bars and being from a shitty town are different things.
Well, it also, I
I'm gonna
think,
call it a shitty,
Shitty
town,
town.
but I do.
All right, all right, all
I
right.
do
Jesus
dislike Grand
Christ.
Rapids.
yeah,
We found Raz in Grand Rapids, so that's cool. And
I don't,
we
I
found
don't,
each
I don't
other.
co-sign David saying of it's shitty, but I wanted to get the hell out of there. That's
Right,
for
so,
sure.
I mean,
nothing
I
wrong
would-
with
I would
wanting
go
to
back.
change your environment. You know what I mean? But
It's a great place
Yeah, I
to
was
buy a
there.
house.
I'm trying to maintain fans in GR because I'm pretty sure there are some that are over there. So GR's great. Yo, GR, if you know about GR, yeah, you know that we hard out in Grand Rapids. It's at, oh my God, I love that shit. It's so fat.
Oh yeah, I'm driving a truck in Byron Center. Oh yeah, I gotta get my center.
God's country.
I love Trump so much. And I'm wearing boots that are gonna last for long.
Yeah, cold beer in my lap.
Oh yeah.
Got a booty that clap.
PBR.
Not going to class.
No.
Smoking joints in the backwoods of the
Damn, you would think that GR's Alabama with the way that we laid down this hammer. Oh my God, this is that diss track. No wait, I just love everyone in GR. Please subscribe and stuff.
I love to own a home, not a motor home. I mean, I'd be
I
fine
will
with
say the value of my home there is jump. People were begging me to fucking buy that.
Yeah,
place.
no, don't sell it.
Begging.
We'll never own property unless this podcast blows up.
Or if we move back to GR.
Or if I'll buy a piece of property and you guys can buy in and we'll build you a house.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
What can we do? 0 down payment?
We'll do the 0 down payment so you guys can fly people out.
Rent to own.
a pod.
Oh man, I was looking at for some reason I feel good in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, that's when my psyche is good.
He doesn't know why yet, though.
I don't understand why. But in the morning, I feel amped up. I'm like, dude, I'm the best rapper that's ever lived.
It's when you're creative, the most creative.
I think so. So the morning is a good time. So this morning, I was like mindlessly looking at my phone, and then I started listening to some podcasts, and then I was like, I'm gonna pop off, dude. Shit's gonna work out. Things are gonna go well. And then I just started looking at $2 million houses in San Pedro, California, which is down here.
That's insane.
And I was like, we're gonna do it, man. This shit's gonna work out. I'm gonna buy this house. And then I just started doing.
Oh, so you're delusional.
And then I just started doing push-ups, and I was like, yeah, man, shit's gonna work out great.
I appreciate that because I'm like in my bed just being like, I am going to die standing up probably.
It's also the belief is the only thing that you really have in your life. Like if you think shit is gonna work out, then you'll endure.
There's definitely a higher chance of it going well, you know. If you approach everything like this probably isn't gonna work, then yeah, that's not happening.
No,
You're
that's
gonna
what I'm
fuck
saying.
yourself over and over. Yeah, man.
No, but also if you can be fucking cynical and be like, I suck, this sucks, I'm a loser, nobody likes me. But then you have those moments where you're like, nah, dude, you're fucking killing it. If you can find a balance between those things, then maybe you'll be okay.
David's riding off the hype of one of our reels getting to 80K on
TikTok.
So, which is relatively low for TikTok, low key, but that's
pretty
still
low.
that's a milestone
Great
for us.
you guys.
Well,
We're moving up.
You know what it is?
It's
It's also people in the comments being like, "Oh my god, it's randomly a freestyle," and then like them sort of getting what this is.
You know,
This is so meta right now,
it's I guarantee you this is something I've thought about. Like and I know that there are a couple of other shows that incorporate freestyles into their shit, but it's only a matter of time before our exact format is taken by someone significantly more famous than us.
I don't think so, dude. I don't think people are willing to do this because it's often bad and embarrassing. I don't think the only
Stuff. I just sit here and watch.
no, yeah, and I think that's kind of how I like to have sex with people sitting and watching.
Oh,
But I think the only person that could replicate this is Harry Mack.
fuck! You have this big heart on for Harry Mack.
I would
think
fuck
he's corny
Harry
as
Mack
hell.
right now.
Hey, I know Harry Mack. I used to watch him back
Dude,
in high school.
okay, listen. No, all jokes
Is
aside,
it Harry like Harry or like he's
Yeah,
fucking
that's it.
Harry?
No,
or
no,
not?
that's Harry
it's
Mack.
Harry Mack.
I don't
I'm
like
about
him
to rap
anymore.
on this beat.
and then he says H Mac a lot. It's
Yeah,
funny.
H Mac.
No, okay, the point is that's probably the most capable freestyle that's alive right now. That dude is insane. Like that dude off the top will just spit
Yo,
Yeah, he's
many
great.
bars.
Fuck Harry Mack. I got a question for you boys.
Okay, let's hear it.
What's up with all of the motherfucking donut shops in Long Beach and LA?
People like donuts.
No.
they-
I
Yeah,
need a
everybody
better
likes
answer
donuts.
than that.
Yeah, no, it's a money laundering expense. I
Is
bet.
it?
That's what I'm thinking.
What about so in GR it seems like the mattress stores are where the money laundering's happening.
Yeah, well, I mean,
But
that's-
there are so many fucking donut stores. Man, I wish I had my phone. So many donut stores. I was thinking about looking it up earlier. We passed by so many fucking donut
There's a
stores.
culture of donuts in LA, like Randy's Donuts, California Donuts in Koreatown. That's
Randy's,
a very popular
that's the
one.
big one.
Yeah, so like
Dude, I
there's
mean, name fucking 100, bro. That's
well, I mean,
that's
two is pretty good. I
Country
can't name
Donuts,
100.
Joe's
There are
Donuts,
so
Dorothy's
many.
Donuts.
Those are all probably donut places.
They
telling you,
are because
it's-
I remember seeing them.
Day laborers love the fuck out of donuts. And every morning they're at one of the whichever shop is the closest to their job site. They're gonna.
And
be
it's not
getting
just
some
donuts.
business, you know
it's
what I mean?
coffee, other pastries.
Yeah, they got
and
breakfast
other
Oh
sandwiches.
things.
shit!
too,
I'm about
like
to tie
all of
this into
them.
what you were just talking about. I have this little plaque or a little picture I keep on my wall. It has a feller with a donut, a really thick donut, and a feller with a thin donut. It says, "As you move through life, brother, whatever be your goal, keep your eye upon the donut, not upon the hole."
Whoa. I like that.
I mean, I also really fuck with donut holes. That's like one of my favorite pastries. I like them better than the what do you call that?
A regular
The
donut.
donut?
A circle?
The donut, an actual donut.
I'm big into holes.
All right, Dave.
Any kind of
we know.
hole, yeah. Donut holes,
The
sewer
movie.
holes.
The movie.
You ever go
Shout out
down
Shia
to
LaBeouf.
the sewer and search for rings and coins down there in L.A.?
No, that's not me, dude.
No, just red balloons. We all float down here. We got donuts down here. And we got coffee down here. Yeah, everything in that LBC. We got it down here. Yeah, show no fear. Get in this motherfucking sewer, you queer.
Yo, I ain't trying to visit no sewers with a dude whose last name is Mueller.
No way.
Yo, that sounds like a German man. And he got many rings on his hand.
If you go into the sewer, don't
Okay.
do it with a German.
No.
Or you ain't gonna show up back at home for
No.
dinner. They coming to get you. They coming to take you down, and they leave all your shit in the poop water.
Won't catch me in a fucking sewer with no German dude. That's not me, and I am not trying to be rude. That's a situation you would not find me in. So don't catch me out here with these dudes that are from Germany.
Well, he doesn't.
That poopy soup is icky down there, I could only imagine. But the rats love it.
It's interesting that humanity developed sewers. Like, that's honestly incredible.
It was Rome.
It was Rome.
Yeah, they're not humans.
Let's not get fired off about Rome. I
not
see all these
humanity.
memes about guys talking about Rome, and I never think about Rome, and I just brought it up, and that kind of
Hey,
frustrates
the
me.
Italians invented sewers.
Are Romans?
Italian.
Is it Italian?
For the most part.
Come
yeah,
on, get the
I
fuck out of
suppose
here.
so.
You don't know that?
No, I just thought they were all
the
pedophiles
fuck
because that's
outta
where the
here.
Catholic Church is, and they also,
The
are-
Vatican is not Rome. It's its own entity. Fool.
Yeah. I mean, it might as well be foo.
I'm just saying.
A little hater over here.
It's my rapper name.
You don't have to say everyone, Dave.
Sorry. I need to shut up a little bit.
Yeah, there's already a very popular Lil Hater in Long Beach, and we saw him perform stand-up comedy
Very
on Tuesday
popular.
night, and he had a cholo mustache taped to his face, which I say if you're going to go for the gimmick route of your comedy, just grow the mustache.
Yeah.
That is bizarre. That
Maybe
you
he can.
I feel like everyone can. If you can't grow a beard, usually you can grow a mustache.
There's
Get
some
supplements.
There's some Asians that
Not
can't.
me. I
Well,
can't.
they have the later on in life. Whoosh,
The Fu Man.
the really long
They can. It just takes a little more dedication, bro. It's one of those things. I've had some good amount of Asian friends going to school in Hawaii and all that. And granted, I've never seen any of them with a full beard, but you can get a mustache going if you really try.
And if one of them can grow a full beard, he'll conquer the earth. You know what I'm saying? That would
Yeah,
be the,
dude, that's that Genghis Khan energy, bro.
I will
you
say,
know that all
as-
his power came from his beard.
all the mustaches, man. It's all about just like the longer the hair grows, the more little bits it covers. Like there's a couple fellers I've known in my life that I say, man, you got to keep growing it past that stage where you look like shit for a few weeks.
Where
and
you
just
start
keep
saying
going.
fellers.
Yeah.
That's a mustache word for sure, fellers.
Yeah.
I'm growing my beard out right now. I'm just gonna let it rip.
Are you? I can't tell. It looks pretty
Let
patchy.
it rip.
Chill the fuck out.
Yeah, I think you need to clean it up on the cheeks.
No, I'm
over
not
here,
cleaning
bro.
it up.
No, I think you need to
I'm
start.
going
Well, he
full.
forgot the clippers anyway.
I'm going
so.
full IT guy right
Then
now.
you
know
got
what
to
I'm
grow
saying?
the mustache out too. All the way though. So when you bite,
I have it grow over the lip.
When you bite into sandwiches, you bite down on your hair.
I do spend a good amount of time biting into sandwiches.
Beware.
That's a good amount of a bulk of my time spent.
That's a scary moment.
You need to get your hands on some. I'm trying to find the name for that beard dye that black guys use to make the super
No, I'm
sharp
not doing
line.
it.
Just for men.
Yeah, boom, get that so you can have the Forgiato blow line up.
I'm gonna start acting like fucking DJ Khaled. Bless.
Let's go
Blessings.
bowling. Let's go dying.
Blessings.
Let's go golf.
Should we? We've been talking about bowling all week. I'm not
Really?
gonna lie.
Yeah,
Why?
we should go.
We bowled
Because
tonight?
we love bowling, and we haven't bowled anywhere
Well,
since we
I
left.
swear the first open mic was cool. We could talk about that for a second. But the second open mic, I feel like it kind of tarnished.
It ruined the
their-
rest of the week.
like they didn't feel any motivation to seek out any other open mics.
Well, no,
after that.
that's not true. I did. I seeked out open mic every single night.
Oh,
But
okay,
the,
well,
Like 40
the
minutes
issue
away.
is were in Long Beach.
Yeah, all right.
And most of them are in LA, and most of the ones in LA, you have to either pay to get in or you have to sign up. It's like a singer-songwriter showcase. You have to sign up weeks in ahead.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck this.
Well, that's the problem with
everybody here wants to be all professional and
because of LA being such a hub for artists. There's an industry that caters to them. Like there's so many people here just that run businesses.
It's a grifting
around
industry.
artists.
Grift.
So
It's
it's
a
like,
grift.
oh, you're an up and coming artist. I'll help you. Pay for this. Pay for that.
The first open
You'll give me
mic,
$20 for all my songs.
the first open mic at
John
Supply
Mulaney.
and Demand was legit as fuck though. I had a fucking great time.
That was a
there.
sweet one,
and I didn't think I was going to. And we had to pay to get in there $5.
yeah, initially there was
I've,
like no one
I've
in
paid
there.
to play multiple times.
Oh,
Yo, I paid, so now I'm on stage, and it's fucking great. All these people also paid, so they don't want to see me or the things that I have to say.
Low key, the fact that they also paid means that they're probably gonna treat me okay because we got some investments in this, and so I'm interested in them.
Yo, my boy Dave got grifted because he wanted to show the folks he was gifted, but they didn't really give a fucking shit, bitch,
Nope.
because they all thought that they was better at that shit.
I'm so gifted that I had to pay a guy to get playlisted. And now I got 6 hits that are doing, big shits.
Yeah, I mean, I pulled up with a $5, and now they're gonna let me perform live, sir, and that's great, yo. I can't wait to get at least a couple followers, maybe 8 after this, hopefully.
And
Best
someone
case.
to be on my podcast.
That would be nice.
No, there's
Put on a moan at the end.
there's a level of just sadness with being like, okay, I paid $5. These 18 other people paid $5. We're all gonna do 2 songs. Statistically, odds are 98% of us suck. There's one dude who's gonna do all right, and then we're all gonna desperately have that moment where you walk off stage and you're looking around and be like, somebody dap me up and tell me I'm the man, please. Please dap me up and tell me I'm the next thing.
Honestly, there actually wasn't anyone who I would say was hilariously bad. There might have been this one guy, but for that first open mic, for the most part, everyone kind of had a modicum of talent that at least made them entertaining to watch. The second open mic, there was, I would say maybe 2 people were actually good, and it was these guys.
People were nice at that first one, and a lot of the shit is about
Yeah,
rubbing
a lot of
shoulders with
connections.
other artists, anyways.
That was kind of the point. I was talking to my sister about this. She was like, "So what are they doing?" And I was like, "They're doing old school music marketing, which is traveling and meeting real people in person, which I think is very valuable because the people that you meet in person are not the same as the people you meet online. It's totally different."
Yeah.
The funniest thing about the first open mic was that the host also opened the whole night with a performance, which say what you will about that. You're the host, and also you're
I will say, normally
just
that-
to get started, I'm gonna do some things and whatnot.
That's fairly normal in the open mic world,
It is?
for what it's worth.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
I just prefer.
Fair enough.
I would really like to see mostly original music if possible.
He did some covers, so it wasn't original, and most notably, he did a cover of "Royals" by Lord, and
I was smoking a cigarette. I missed
It was
that.
rough.
he was trying to do the doubles. You know how she does that, but he was just there going, "We'll never be royals, royals." It's a da. I don't know the words, but every time the
it
chorus
was
stuck, it was royals,
He
royals.
just completely switched up once he got to the chorus.
This is the 4th time I've said this in front of Rowdy, but it's one of those things where music is supposed to make you feel good, and when it's done bad, it brings you below baseline to the point where it not having had the experience would have improved your life. The absence of that person's art would have made me happier. And that is so sad.
It's rare though. Even I could see sometimes I can garner some kind of interesting state of mind at least from watching someone bomb or do whatever. But yeah, no, I agree. There's sometimes I'm
How
like,
often?
I respect the ball. I personally am on the kind of wavelength of I do like open mics and karaoke for the same reason of even if you're not great, there's something to be said about having. I mean, I guess some people might call it delusion in some cases, certain cases.
Those are different though. Karaoke is different.
No, it's not though, because people still getting up there and being vulnerable on stage is good. And it all starts somewhere, man. Sometimes, like, there was a fella in Austin who wasn't, you know, I mean, not like your typical, like what you would say, like, is a good singer, had a good timbre to his voice. It was fine. But his song made me fucking cry sitting there in the bar. I was just crying sitting there. And he had just started, like, pretty recently, you know, but he got up there and he was vulnerable, and it, like, really affected me. And so, like, there's something to it. But also, it sucks sitting through a whole night of people that aren't.
Oh, well, that's the
But it
biggest
always,
issue.
even then, it always brings entertainment. You're even if you're laughing at it, like, I think about that. Like, dude, I'm singing shit that a lot of people probably don't like either. I'm sure there's probably people laughing at me in a certain way, but even if it makes them,
I don't know,
laugh,
man.
then that's
Nah,
funny
bro,
to
you've
me.
posted so many clips where you're killing it.
Well, yeah, I only post the
You
clips where
only
I'm killing
post the
it.
killing.
Right, but like
Yeah.
it's
You know, I mean?
it's the same thing that I feel when people, and maybe this is delusion also, but when people don't when people comment on YouTube or on Instagram and they're like, that freestyle sucked, I'm like, you don't get it, you fucking loser.
It's supposed to suck.
Or it's like it's ironic, or it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like if-
Sometimes it does just actually suck.
sometimes it does just suck, and that's fine. We usually don't post those.
Yeah.
The ones we post have something about them that are funny. When you perform Beat Off and Cry, if somebody's in the crowd being like, this is dumb and sad,
This guy's talking about jerking off.
yeah, that person's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, they don't-
Obviously, they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, here's the thing. I always blame the motherfucking audience. You don't get it, you stupid bitch. Because me, I'm a genius. You should see the size of my. I don't suck. No.
Just a tough crowd right now, yo, man. I'ma go leave. I'ma just need a reprieve. Smoke, have a cig, then go and get my fucking guitar and go hard. Yeah, you know me. I'm feeling like a superstar. It's the crowd, yo. It's not me. I'm not doing this shit for free.
Beat off and cry. Beat
Yes.
off and cry while my lover is I love it some other guy. Drank all the whiskey, drank all the wine. I'm a dick soft. I can't beat off. I just cry.
I'm just weeping. I'm just weeping.
Weeping.
I've been feeling so many feelings.
After I cry, I beat off and come in my eye. And then I have
Coming
I go
in your
blind.
own eye. That sounds.
That'd be a rough
That sounds like an
experience.
awesome nut.
That's a hard nut.
That sounds like a hard fucking.
I don't got that. I
awesome
don't got that
nut,
kind of
dude.
range.
I don't
Lot
want
of
to think.
horsepower in that
I don't
one.
want to think about it because it's just gonna make me think about how good that feels.
I was with this chick this one time who would
Until it gets in your
rub
eye.
all of it into her skin, and she'd go, "Oh, it's good for your skin. Maybe it's good for your eyes."
That's
I
a
don't know.
real freak, man. That's a real freak. Thanks for telling me that.
I'm gonna get another beer, fellas. Is that okay if I leave the camera to get
yeah.
another beer?
I could actually use one too, please.
Yeah, grab one too.
Will you grab me
They're-
one?
they're-
I
they're-
gotta, I gotta piss like crazy over
The
here.
greatest beer.
You could go piss.
Yeah, how about
I
this?
could piss?
Let's
Oh.
do a pee break.
He's all fucked up. Cool.
Oh no! I fucked up hitting him with the Chris.
Oh no, he fucked
Okay.
up hitting us with a
I'll
Chris.
be right back.
We're gonna be right
I'll
back.
be right back. I'll be right back.
That's scary.
Oh man,
I don't like that at all.
the sunglasses on the glasses.
Yeah, no.
New beers.
Okay, well, Dave, I feel like you need to sacrifice your sunglasses over to the. Oh, never mind. Never mind. He took them off.
He doesn't need him, dude.
Oh, wait, you want to give me yours?
You
can
need
look,
yours, huh?
You can look like me. You ain't never gonna be me.
We got the 2-on-2.
That's from Drumline.
Wait, did you see that recently or something?
No, it's just ingrained in my mind.
I do love Drumline, bro.
It's such an important film for me because I didn't realize what the American college experience was like, and just seeing all that, I was like, "Yo, college is sick." And then I went to Cornerstone University and basically
The worst college
and
you can go to.
basically lived as a priest,
Bro,
Yeah.
Dude, what's
for
up?
3 years.
Can I ask you guys about your little origin story real quick? 'Cause
Like,
you guys
what do you mean?
Well, I know you're from Hawaii. Dave's from Spain. Why did you guys go to fucking Cornerstone? How'd that fucking? We and Jack were laughing about that.
It's
the other
very
day.
dumb reasons.
It was kind of like there was like 5 other people from my high school that I was super tight with that were also going to this university.
Really?
And I was also a hardcore Christian. I was riding for Jesus at the time. So I was like, I need to do this. And I had a youth pastor tell me, if you don't go to a Christian university, you're going to lose your faith in God. Little did he know that was the exact thing that would cause me to lose my faith in God. Insane.
I was more disenchanted with, like, I remember after Spain, I went to a boarding school that was Christian.
Okay.
And at the boarding school, I remember multiple times being like, I don't want to go to a Christian school. I want to go to state school. But nobody would give me money because I was a bad student. But the Christian school was like, we need an Arab guy in West Michigan. And
No way.
And your parents are involved in Christian ministry.
See if you can reach down there. See if you can find that. We got the old Cornerstone
That is
University
crazy.
welcome book. I know David makes a few appearances in there.
Oh shit! Show that to the camera. God damn.
That's insane.
Holy, look at that.
They
They got you over there just for the fucking welcome.
No.
Huh?
If you were to look at this booklet, you'd think that this is the most diverse school on the friggin' planet.
I just saw a video about that on GV. This dude was like, I saw this dude, this Arab guy, in the GVSU handbook, and I was like, fuck yeah.
White chick on the front
he
cover,
never found anybody.
right first page, and then Arab dude on the back page.
Okay, 2 white girls so far.
No, that was a
There's
Chinese girl.
Asian
Here's,
girl.
here's a black guy, Savion. I remember him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Prayer circle.
Shout out to Sam.
They all look like white people.
I swear you're in this one more time.
I was homies with this guy.
Oh yeah, white guy plays. Does he hustle people now?
He has a baby now. That's Richard.
Oh, Richard's here. I forgot about
Oh
Richard.
shit! Richard went to
Shout out
Cornerstone.
to Richard. Yeah, he was one
Okay,
of
look,
the,
this is a Mexican girl that I was. There's me again. There's me again.
Let's go.
twice in this book.
That is
Holy
nuts.
They
shit,
double
man.
dipped with you.
No, and
bro.
I'm the closer, bro.
Yeah, man.
And it says in big letters, like never before.
Well, here's the thing. Raz, why don't you fold it back real quick? Now it just says like in. I don't like that. What's going on there? What the fuck? Cornerstone?
me see
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Wow, that is insane.
No, but
so
I-
it was through God that y'all met.
Literally, yeah, it was kind of divinely ordained.
It
For
was
sure.
through the marketing team.
I really think it was. I think about that a lot.
We both had like the similar friend group too. Like we both hung out with the most popular guys of our grade, but then kind of abandoned them when we realized that they were kind of all just fake as shit.
Super
you know what I
fake,
mean?
yeah.
And we
Like
started
every
hanging out with
Christian?
each other.
I will say, I don't know. I know you guys don't probably plug like Bamfomania music too often on here, but dude, Trill Cosby is one of the greatest albums around.
I
And-
agree, low
and I
key.
think it's crazy that you two fucking met at fucking Cornerstone, man, of all places.
I know
That's pretty cool.
It's sad to think about, but I have to always think of the good that came
It
from it.
ain't sad.
It ain't. Well, if you could go back there and relive my experience, you would
That's true.
definitely perceive
I've
it
been to
as
a couple
sad.
basketball games at Cornerstone, and I wanted to kill myself.
Well, no, and that I still to this day.
Low key, the basketball team used to slap. They have a couple national championships. You can catch me over there in Wisconsin, and I'm there.
Fuck basketball, women's volleyball. That's my favorite sport. Yeah, I fucking ball. And we partied with those chicks a couple times. And you know, a few of them had a really nice behind.
Yo, I go to Cornerstone basketball and buy a Snickers. Next
Chill.
thing you know, I'm
What
gonna
rhymes with Snickers?
kill myself. I wasn't gonna rhyme nothing with it, but you got me feeling weird like a fucking critic, dog.
Our
Shit.
fucking Christian dog. That's just how it is when you're at Cornerstone and you playing with the Eagles, y'all.
Golden Eagles.
I was playing volleyball or running around with that soccer, y'all.
Yo, the best thing was the athletes, because they really didn't have to meet the level of Christianity.
Oh yeah, all the athletes were bad boys.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
well,
Were they?
the better the athlete, the
So they got paid to be
the,
there.
the lower the moral standard, because it was like, we don't care if you really believe in God or do any of this shit. Just come
Just
here,
make us
ball
money.
out. And whenever we hung out with the sports, we always ended up hanging out with people in athletics because they were down to drink and fuck around and do all this shit. And man, there were some whores on the volleyball team.
I had a buddy on the soccer team who
Jesus.
that I knew through my other friends on the soccer team, but it was kind of the general consensus that he didn't really belong on the soccer team. It was just that his dad donated tons of money to this school, and so now for some reason he starts on the varsity soccer
Dude,
team.
that's how it is everywhere. I was in middle school at North Point Christian, right across Leonard from
my
Cornerstone,
God,
dude.
dude.
And his dad was the basketball coach,
used to
and
go to
he was a
fucking
starting
church
point
there.
guard, and I was better than him at point guard. And it pissed me off.
Fuck that kid, bro.
This dude was
I wanna kill him.
noticeably not as good. It was, and he had that run where, you know, some people like never learned how to run, and they kind of like run around like this.
I really hate those people.
It's a weird run.
How do you call those people out? Hey, you
Fucking
run
hate
funny.
those people.
Hey, could you
Hey, you run
practice
funny.
a little more on
Could
the
you
run?
change your biology?
Go watch a YouTube video.
For all we know, we're the ones running wrong, and they're the only ones that have really figured
Well, no,
it
that's
out.
why I never run.
There was a
Okay,
girl in
same.
like 4th and 5th grade, Brittany. I can't remember her last name.
Oh,
but
yeah, I like
she
where
would
this is
run,
going.
and she would run with her hands straight down, right by her waist, and then her hands would do this
Wow.
instead of like, you know, it was a bop though. It was about her parents wouldn't let her watch MTV. I remember her talking about that. But,
I invited a friend over to watch Harry Potter, and he told me last minute, actually, I can't watch this. I'm like, what are we even doing here, man?
fuck that.
Get the fuck out of my house.
It was like, because the whole point was that he was sneaking behind, like, okay, but you can watch it at my place. Don't even worry about it. And he's like, okay. And he gets over to my place. We're about to pop in the VCR, and he's like, I can't do it. It's a sin.
They're gonna know.
God's
They're gonna know.
see this. God knows he's gonna.
Man,
see
that was a
me.
funny thing growing up.
So we just
Christian.
watched Shrek 2 instead.
One of the weird
Like
things.
that was better.
One of the weird things for me was that I went to Catholic school in Spain, which is basically public school, and Spain is one of the lowest religious like percentages in the world. Like,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
They
primarily
party over
atheist
there.
country.
Let's go.
So when I was in Spain at Catholic school, everybody was just like fake, like they weren't actually Christian. They went to like mass once a year. So I was sort of exposed to like normal shit. So then when I went to Christian college, I was like, what the fuck is this? This is totally fucking weird.
I'm sorry.
It's a cult.
I can't. Just because I'm so poisoned in my brain, I can't even think of the word mass without thinking of penises for some reason. It's like I've got a mass here. And arguably, there are some other
Alex is
people.
delusional.
Here's the thing: there are some other people that you maybe used to belong to the Catholic Church that can't hear the word mass without thinking about penises too. So let's be real.
You have a couple really good. You have a couple good dick lines that are unreleased. We found one on that Wob Cobblers, some song we did where that's what
was
I was
the
talking
weed
about,
song.
where, dick big enough that every pussy be a tight squeeze. And you have another one on a song that was never released about our long hair.
What do I rhyme with on tight squeeze?
I got it in the email.
That
We
doesn't
can pull it
matter.
up.
That doesn't matter. And the other song, what is it?
It
You
could
say
matter.
that like bitches be skipping lunch just so they can stomach your cock.
That's really good.
That's a bop, dude.
I'm gonna have to reuse that.
That inspired me to write a whole verse about my dick when I was never writing about any of
So
that kind
funny.
of stuff.
I have another one that we actually did release where I say that you could see it on a map.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Damn, I need to hear those songs.
Me and Raz were working on something. Oh, Jack was there too. We were working on a song, and we took an intermission to go through the email to find some old hits, and we found the song about vaping. Where
Eat my clouds, hater.
Eat my motherfucking clouds. And at the beginning of the song, I was like, that's a really nice mod, bro. I remember showing that song to an old friend of ours who may not be named, and he was like, yo, this song is stupid as fuck. And I was like, you don't get it, bro. It's ironic.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I
Don't
mean,
name him. Don't name him.
I mean-
This is Dick Trickle racing around here. He's Snickers racing.
bro. The fact that Dick Trickle is a real person and he also is an accomplished NASCAR driver is insane.
Well, you know, he chose the name Dick over Richard, which is the funniest thing to me. He was like, yeah,
all those
Dick
old
Trickle,
fools did.
I'm going by Dick.
That's money.
I mean, that used to not be a thing. You used to just be able to say like Dick was like
Dick Van Dyke Show.
No, I swear there's an old political pin that says you can't lick the dick, and they're talking about Richard Nixon.
Oh my
And it's a
God.
positive thing for Richard Nixon about how he wins the elections or whatever. Yeah. You can't lick the dick. And I ain't saying no pause shit. I'm talking about Richard Nixon. Yo, he is not a crook, and that's true. Yo, he opened up relationships with those Chinese fools.
Yeah, I ain't never licked dick, especially referring to Richard Nick. Yeah, one of my favorite presidents. He got a interesting face. It's the best.
When you're talking about Watergate, was that Richard Nixon? I think it was. It means girls squirting in my face.
Whoa.
And I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna do that shit every night, even if it's buzz.
Yo, shout out Deep Throat, Watergate. Yo,
Shout
that's
out.
just all I know. Yeah, I don't mean to hate. I honestly don't know much about that scandal except that one of those dudes was named Deep Throat. What the heck?
The best place to deep throat is the White House with my spouse and also another random bitch in a blouse. Yeah, I'm feeling so great on the couch. Whoa.
Yeah. It seems like I got a bar per freestyle, and then I don't know rhyming
No,
anymore.
you've been
It's
doing
hard.
really well.
It's
I think
hard.
that's
Thank
where
you.
the and
Yeah, you're all doing better than me over here. Sitting silent.
Next
laughing.
freestyle that comes up, Jack has all the bars.
Shut the fuck up. That's not
No,
happening.
we don't want to put that pressure on him.
Yeah, thank you. See,
You don't have
Yes,
to.
we do. Look at what happened to
Appreciate
Eminem
these
when he
fellas.
put pressure on Eminem. Look what happened, bro.
Well, no, that was like
You gotta
society.
lose
His own
yourself
doing.
in the music the
That's
moment
true.
you want it.
Right, but the first time around, he vomited.
Yeah, you're
Don't
right.
touch me again.
Yeah.
That's a good point. He did puke in the toilet and whatever.
But this is the second podcast. This is the second time.
Have you eaten spaghetti? Because he puked spaghetti, mom's spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's kind of a.
But that's just because mom is really bad at spaghetti.
You know what,
That-
speaking
I'm
of-
not afraid.
There's a place in Detroit that has spaghetti sandwiches, and then I learned today there's a place in fucking Long Beach that has donut sandwiches, dog. What's up with all the
Well, the place in
donut
Detroit
shops
is
in
Mom's
Long
Spaghetti.
Beach,
yeah,
bro?
the mom. It's literally
Mom's
Eminem's
spaghetti. It's Eminem's spaghetti spot
Yeah.
in Detroit.
I know. And
Oh,
then
okay.
in Long Beach, there's donut fucking sandwiches.
I've had a donut sandwich, donut burger. It's a donut, and then there's
You
meat.
just use the donut as the bread? That
Yeah.
doesn't seem too crazy.
Was the bucket of spaghetti in Tucson, or is that here?
Y'all are full red-blooded Americans.
Okay, well, what is it? Is it like
Shut the fuck
two
up.
pieces of Wonder Bread and then a donut inside of it?
No, it's two donuts with fucking a sandwich
No, it said-
inside of it.
That's
Okay,
what I'm talking-
no, Raz
that's
is
how-
tripping.
that doesn't
Here, let
sound
me tell
that
you something.
crazy. That
let me
does
tell you
sound
something.
No, I think
what
that's
it said, it
perfectly
said
normal.
donuts and sandwiches.
No.
Raz missed the and. There was a little and symbol in there.
It said donut
No, it said
sandwiches.
donuts and sandwiches. Look it up right now.
Well, here's the thing, Raz. This is America, and if
You can
if
do
I
whatever
wanna-
the
if
fuck
I want
you
to have a
want.
donut sandwich,
Guns in your area.
It's 4:20 in 1 minute.
sick, dude.
I'm gonna look up donut in Long Beach. Donut shops nearby.
It's
Goddamn.
donuts and sandwiches. I swear
It's
to God.
insane.
Don't dox our
That's-
location too
that's
much.
I'm not, but
Yeah,
that's
There's
here we
100
go.
people that
Already
know where we
found
live.
it.
25 found.
There you go.
25 donut
Donuts,
shops.
donuts and sandwiches. That was the one we passed by.
It's a donut sandwich.
Suck a dick, Raz.
It literally says, you see the and? You see the and right here? Donuts and sandwiches.
That's not the
Raz
place we-
thought it was an
It is.
8.
That's
It
not
is
a-
the one.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Donuts 8 sandwiches.
You're still technically sort of. I mean, they do exist. I've seen them around. Donut
Yeah, he's in the,
sandwiches
he's
are
in
a
the
thing.
wheelhouse.
I know they're a thing.
Anyways, fuck
No, I mean,
donuts.
fucking, what's it called? KFC had a donut sandwich for a while. It was just a piece of chicken in between two donuts.
I haven't gone to
and-
KFC in years.
You know, it's not that bad.
I probably hit a
low-key.
Popeyes
No,
more
Popeyes
lately.
Pretty
is
good.
better. But for some reason,
I don't know. I like KFC better.
I've had KFC a couple of times, and it's all because of like a potluck situation. Whenever I visit my grandparents, and
Yeah.
then they'll be like, "All right, we'll get KFC and go to the park after church or some shit."
Hell yeah.
And I'm always just like, man, why couldn't we have just gotten some Popeyes? But it's like not
Well,
even.
no,
It's a no-brainer.
I
for
think
them.
I think the problem is Popeyes has advertising with a black woman, whereas KFC is a Christian white man.
KFC is just as culturally out. They
KFC
they do the exact same commercials that fucking Taco Bell and McDonald's do. Trust me, like it's all fully
KFC
there.
stands for Christian white chicken.
Ah, dude,
That's not
I
good?
don't know, man. It's a K, my guy.
Well, you stretch it, make it work if you want. What about this?
The
I
K,
got,
the F, and the C.
I got
Christian
something.
white chicken somehow.
There was a lady in my car the other day. She was on the phone.
There was a lady in your car
This story
the other day.
sucks,
She was,
David.
I swear it gets better. She's on the phone, loudly speaking with her boyfriend, who I think hit her. And
Oh,
okay.
all right. This got deep.
yeah, it's kind of like a one-way boxing
Little
match.
KO-ish.
But I don't have
I
evidence.
don't mean to
of that.
laugh at domestic violence. So sorry.
Well, no, like it's.
I mean, it is funny.
Yeah. Depending on the music that's playing in the background.
Yes.
But she was like complaining about her job and all this other stuff, but he wasn't on speaker, so I could only hear her side of things. And in my opinion, if you're gonna be on the phone in front of me, put that shit on speaker.
Disagree heavily.
yeah.
No.
I think
Disagree.
most of
Can
the
I get-
population would
let me
disagree
let me
with
get my
that.
take real quick.
Okay.
It's
If
gonna
I'm
be
gonna have
bad,
to hear, if I'm gonna have to hear this conversation, let me get the full tea. I want to have full insight on everything.
That's a bad
Here's the
take.
thing. No,
That's a
wait,
really bad
wait.
take.
I think I see where David's coming from, but it is situational. If it is like a really juicy conversation, I would be tempted to kind
There
of
was
see what's
so-
on.
Well, and
But
it's one-on-one.
No,
you're
either
only
way,
in
it's
Uber.
private.
Well, and I'm in the
we're playing devil's advocate.
I'm in
here,
the
man.
driver's
Come on.
seat. I'm usually listening to a podcast or something. She's so vividly speaking that I can't listen to this podcast. I have to listen to her.
Drop a quote.
If I have to listen to you, yo, this lady was loudly speaking. Yeah, she was not a vegan based on her body weight. She was at least 280.
Whoa, 280, yeah, that is pretty crazy. That's a pretty weighty lady, man. I wish that she would say me. I want to see her in my Uber right now. Could you turn that shit loud? I want to hear what you talking about.
Driving the fat bitch to the Chevron. The shit went wrong. When an ex
This
fucking
shit's
slapped the
fucked
face. Her life is not great.
Put that shit on speakerphone, bitch.
Put it.
I don't really give a fucking shit.
No.
But I want to hear everything you say.
Come
on.
Want to hear about your man and his ways.
On this day.
Yo, 9 times out of 10, I don't want to hear a single time what you was speaking in, honestly. But if you say some crazy shit, I might want to hear you put that shit on speakerphone, kid. Oh, my.
If you're going to interfere with my mental space, I want to get the whole story. I'm going to hear this one-sided fucking thing. All of a sudden, there's periods of like, nah.
What do you...
What do you mean interfere? You're
sure,
you're allowing
what's
them to
going on
interfere
here.
with your mental
I want to hear
space.
the whole story.
That's your whole job. is
What's
letting
this?
them
What's
allow
this? Is this dude manipulating her? You know what I mean?
So she has braces. And
That's actually...
Yeah.
I've
huge
actually...
part of this story.
I've kind of gathered a lot of information now from that, actually.
Oh, she has braces. Oh, okay. All right. All right. That's up now.
She has. Let me get the whole fucking thing out. She has braces, and she's getting surgery on her lips soon because she hurt her lip somehow.
Oh, this is where the hitting comes into play.
And then her work wants her to move out from where she lives with her boyfriend for some reason. But then her boyfriend's Then her boyfriend's on the phone, but he's not on speaker. So I want to hear how this fool's talking to her.
I got a story for you about kind of a similar thing
About hitting your girlfriend.
I mean, it was abusive,
funny. I'm
mentally abusive, maybe. But we do this. We did this fucking open mic in Grand Rapids at this place called Tip Top. Hannah Rose
Grand
Graves.
Rapids
Shouts
is
out to
so-
Hannah
shout out
Rose
Hannah,
Graves. She fucking hosts it. And so
Cool
one
lady.
time, apparently on April 26th, there was some feller in the bathroom in there charging his phone up. And he was going on and on about some crazy shit. And I came outside and I was smoking a cigarette with a friend of mine, Rony's ghost, out there. And we're laughing about, I was like, dude, you need to go pretend like you're taking a pee in there and just listen to what this guy's saying on the phone. It's fucking crazy. And so then he went in there, he came out, he was dying laughing. Jack came out dying laughing. Our buddy Arden came out dying laughing. I have a little clip here,
I
an
also
audio
have one.
clip that Arden took.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let me just pop it off to you real quick. Let's just see what's
Just hold
going
it
on.
in.
This
Hold
dude
it
was
into the
standing
mic.
by the mirror
I
with
got
his shirt
you.
off and had his phone plugged in, talking.
Yeah,
on the
his
phone.
shirt.
We
his-
all went in there separately.
shirt's
I had a
unbuttoned.
voice memo. He has a voice memo. Arden has a voice memo.
I think Arden's was the best for
Oh,
when,
yeah,
it,
definitely
when
was.
it comes to like pounds per punch. Let's see. Let's go.
I'm going to Atlanta this summer, I know that. To look at me some trannies. Ooh, and lust after them after I hit a big piece. I'm going to take a picture of one with my hand on one booty for you. You should be out there with me. You're going to be like, look at my hand. One hand on the booty cheek and one hand on their piece. Kissing the nipple. You be like, my baby in heaven. I'm talking about a real bad one. They be
I'm hearing some man pissing.
Oh, you can hear John singing in the
hear
background
somebody
too.
singing a beautiful
Yeah, that's
song
our
in the
buddy
background.
John.
Oh, that's
Damn.
Blue.
And he goes in to talk about their feet and how he loves their feet. He also, there's a quote in there that I believe he says like,
Oh shit, it was a tranny.
you ever seen tranny porn? 10-inch dick, perfect girth. God made that. No. The devil made that. That was a wonderful moment.
Wow.
And we had people just going in there. I was telling everybody, go in there, pretend like you're pissing. And then eventually he left, and it was kind of sad. I kind of got bummed out that he was gone.
Yeah.
Because every time you go back in, it was a different vibe
Yeah,
happening.
dude,
I don't know.
completely new conversation.
That guy must have been doing cocaine.
I think my voice memo says like, "Oh, I called my you remind me of my mom. You just sound like an old bat." And I said, "God damn, dog, you going
Damn.
crazy in all directions."
that
there."
dude should start a podcast.
Yeah.
I think it might be the meth, dude. I don't know.
It is. That is like I don't know, man. It's like you couldn't write that shit. Like
Have
that
you-
seems like that could have been in the Ricky Stenicki movie we watched last night. They walk into a bathroom, there's
That was
some
quite
guy
the
having
movie.
those fucking
I'm gonna go to
conversations.
Atlanta. Look at me some trannies.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Speaking loudly on the phone about that is in public.
At the end of the clip too, the dude was like, Man, if you're laughing, you love him too. To Arden, our buddy who was in there, and he was like, "Yeah, man, like whatever, you're right, whatever." But he was totally shameless, and honestly, I admired that shamelessness.
No, there's a level of not
it.
giving a fuck that's incredible.
It is.
That isn't convenient in a society, but it is sort of impressive.
Do you guys know that guy in GR that like I think he's a little older, but he like wears a cod piece and goes full punk rock?
Yeah, fucking Ronnie, man.
That's
Punk
his name.
rock
There's a
Ron,
there's a
Punk rock
Facebook
Ron.
group called I Saw Punk Rock Ronnie.
What's
He's
his
the
deal?
boy.
He
Like-
makes all of that shit himself. I think he's just an old punk rocker. He looks like Billy Idol a little bit.
Yes, he does.
He makes all of
That's
his
his
own
big
clothes.
thing.
And his cod piece specifically with the spikes going down the fucking dick of it. And he
He's got
rides
his
around
little
this little chopper bike.
Yeah.
He's just...
My
What-
buddy
what-
did a whole interview with him actually.
Is he like there? Like, does he have a home or what? What's
I'm not sure. I got my buddy Rob who did like a whole interview with him over at Wilcox Park. That
Like-
he hasn't put out yet.
I think he has a
He's
home.
still editing it.
What? Really?
wanna
Like
see that.
Yeah, I
recently?
know. It was a while ago, but it's still not out. I'll call him after this.
I want to see that.
But
dude.
he's there every time I'm at Mulligan's. He's got a full fucking picture of PBR, and he just gets blasted.
Have you ever
nice
seen this
dude,
guy
though.
before?
I feel like he sounds familiar.
I would.
If you see him in the summer, he just has like the it's like a little like football
No,
cup
I
for
think
your
I've
dick
seen him,
with the
dude.
spikes.
Yeah.
I swear, whenever I would go out with Jawan to shoot a music video, we would see him for some reason. We would always be going to some weird locations or whatever downtown, and he would just make an appearance.
Yeah.
Dude,
randomly.
you said Mulligan's, and I just got flashbacks, and it's just insane
Yeah.
how much time I spent at
You
those.
smell the fucking
at
dirty
those-
feet?
or like playing pool at those shitty bars. Oh yeah, this is him.
He's in the middle there.
Damn, he's fucking ripped, dude.
He is ripped.
That dude fucking
and
plows
the cod
guys.
piece is full metal too nowadays.
Yeah.
fucking punk rock
Don't try
Ron.
to suck it.
I'll send you some pictures so you can put them on the cast so people can see.
Dude,
Yeah, well, we need to get him on the cast. Let's see if he can hitchhike his way down here or something.
Oh yeah.
He'll
He's
ride,
not-
his,
we're
ride
not
his
go-
chopper bike down.
We're not gonna let him sleep on our couch for a
No,
week.
no,
though.
please.
That's not gonna happen.
I have this photo of him somewhere that I have a sticker of him somewhere where he sent me this, or he gave me this sticker where it was like in the 80s when he was a kid, and it was still wearing the exact same fucking thing. Oh, yeah. It was crazy.
I wonder if he was like involved in the scene back in the day.
Oh,
and
he
has
must
just
have
sort
been.
of stuck
I'm sure he
around.
was.
You
like-
think that cod
I
piece
mean, he's
stinks?
dope. He's a very nice guy.
That's the
It's very
name. The
interesting.
name cod piece implies a fishy smell. At least you know what
Yeah.
I mean. It's like
Makes
where
sense why he likes mulligans then.
that's from like medieval times, right? Cod piece. Like, what is the cod? Where does that even
I don't
find
know.
its origins? I mean, I guess I could do a quick Google.
Dude,
David, burp already, dog.
I burped a couple times. My ex
And
used
the
to
baking
live
soda didn't do too much.
used to live right next to Mulligan's, so I spent some time down there. And there was also, I miss this place, dude. You remember? There's a place called Gino's on Lake,
Hey, that was my old neighbor.
bro. I used to fucking crush a hot sub from over there, pizza sub. It was my fucking life, dude.
Y'all,
Dude, Gino's the boy.
the etymology for cod piece is actually funnier than I thought it would be.
All right, run it.
The Old English piece and Old English cod, meaning bag,
Peace bag.
aka scrotum.
Damn.
Let's go.
It's your ball bag piece. It's
Russ
the cod
over here
piece.
showing his cod
fucking
piece.
go.
Oh my god,
Damn, he is, bro.
Russ got a major cod on him.
Just
Damn,
packing.
Hell yeah, dude.
Jesus.
I wanna talk a little bit about your guys' next steps. Like what's coming next?
Oh yeah.
Next, we're heading to I think we're heading to dang old Park City, Utah, to go see the Mormons.
Damn, dude.
Interesting. So you guys are heading east now.
Yes.
Not maybe gonna go
Sort of.
up at
We're
all.
heading
No.
Denver
Well,
after.
it is north, right?
Gas is so goddamn expensive.
Park City's
here.
like northeast,
Yeah.
like a little bit north, but mostly east.
So
I
we're
got a cousin. My uncle lives out there, and I've been
Of
out
course
there
you
before.
do.
Yeah.
Jack did some busking out there before that was pretty lucrative, so we're gonna try that on for size.
Better than DoorDash.
And then we're going to Colorado, and then I think we might try and head back through Texas at some point, as when we head back
Austin
to
again.
New Orleans.
Sounds like we might be able to get a show out there too on our way to New Orleans.
To have a show at the Buku Lounge.
What days are those? Do you
April
know?
16th in New Orleans. I got a show down there.
If you're in New Orleans.
So if you're in New Orleans, yeah, come down and check it out. I think Jack's going to play cajon for me. And I'm going to play a little guitar, and hopefully we can get... I busted my guitar, this week.
What is a
clearly, and so-
cajon? What's a cajon?
It's
It's
a
like
little
a-
box.
The box.
drum.
Oh,
A box you
It's
sit
like a
on.
snare and a bass.
In Spanish, it means drawer.
I know that it means box, but I didn't realize
It
that.
basically is a drawer.
Caja is box. Cajon is like big box.
Hell yeah.
It is a big box.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's
And so
funny.
yeah, we're going
Sounds
to
my
Utah,
ex.
Colorado. We loved Austin, man. We fucking shouts out to Austin.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, but what's wrong with it?
What? What's wrong with what?
I hear a lot because I listen to a lot of comedy. And a lot of these dudes went to Austin.
The infrastructure and the homelessness is the worst part about it.
I mean, homelessness is
Is
insane.
it better?
The city is not built for how
Do
many
you feel
people
like
are
somebody
there.
who fucking is tired of LA would go to Austin and have a better time, or is it the same?
I don't know. It
It's
depends
not-
who you are.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same, but the infrastructure cannot handle all the drivers. Because
So
there's
the
been
shit that's
many
coming
people-
in-
There's a big influx of people there, and the highways are not built for it. There's traffic everywhere, every hour of the day.
a highway
which is a
collapses
big
every
issue.
single day.
Yeah, it sucks.
Godzilla
I mean,
style.
Thousands are dead.
Even in LA, because so many people are remote now. A lot of people are remote, but they go to the office on Wednesday, Thursday. So the traffic is okay, but then Wednesday, Thursday, shit gets insane, dude. Because all these people are back on the road.
I mean, we drove around for hours in Austin altogether looking for parking. I think we probably spent more gas on looking for parking than we would have on Ubers. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It was wild, but yeah, we're looking forward to. Hopefully, we can swing back through Austin. We loved the music scene there. It was really great, very accepting, very cool. Man.
Do you miss home?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, are you kind of looking forward to getting back?
For a little while,
Yeah.
I am. Yeah.
But I
can't-
also
I can't-
love not being there.
I mean, I love not being there either, but I can imagine.
There's it's more so just people I miss. Like there's people
It's
I want to
people.
see.
It's people
and,
more than the fucking.
Yeah.
You guys are
the place itself. Fuck Grand Rapids. I
Okay,
dislike
so
Grand
Jack's
Rapids.
back on. Jack's
So
got my back
You
on what I
have
was
at
saying.
least
Yeah.
one cosigner.
Yeah, I've always been on the
here's
fuck
the thing.
Grand Rapids.
Here's the thing. There's multiple people that I still care about that are over there, and
Yeah.
I made some good memories. I grew as a person. I made mistakes over there that might have cost me a lot more in LA, but it was a more forgiving place that allowed me to make those mistakes in a more like chill environment. You know what I'm saying? In LA, I might have gotten stabbed or some shit.
It would be when I realized while I was living there that it would be very hard to leave if I had a ton of friends and family there. Like that was a big part of what makes Grand Rapids so like heartwarming and welcoming is
having community.
Because that is one thing you can say, like the community is locked in over there. And I do think that
in
will make
aspects.
it really hard to when if you have good friends, which
Don't
a lot
leave.
of it's
Don't
easy.
leave.
It's easy to make good friends out in Grand Rapids,
and it's
too,
also
so-
easy to make the bills work and save for retirement. Like you could have a decent life over there, and with the internet, you could still build a fucking YouTube channel or do a thing. You might not have the opportunities that you have in a bigger city, but like after leaving, now that I've shit on it, I'm gonna say some positive stuff. Now that I've come over here, I could easily see myself going back and having a good life, just because I realized that a lot of the shit that I was blaming maybe the city for, it's on me. I was just being a fucking
fair weather fan.
drug addict, drunk fucking loser.
I feel like that's how a lot of people are with Grand Rapids.
Yeah,
actually.
you blame the city, and then it's like, well, are you fucking doing everything in your control to get after the shit that you want? No, but it's also like you don't have the heat on you. Like if the rent is fucking $300, you all you got to do is just
That's
show
a very
up.
good point.
You make ends meet just by showing up. Over here, it's like if I don't fucking hustle, if I don't wake up at fucking 5 a.m. and go hard all day every day, I'm gonna get evicted. I'm gonna be on Skid Row doing fentanyl in my ass. You know what I'm saying? I have to fucking hustle.
Man, fentanyl in the ass. Where can you find that around here?
Well, no, I mean, if you can find it
Anywhere.
anywhere, you can go outside right now.
Behind
find
all the
it.
donut shops.
There's actually fentanyl in my ass right now.
I did notice you were very chill.
Edgy Dave.
That is the coolest thing about Grand Rapids, though.
Yeah, that counts, that
Is
counts.
boofing fentanyl?
Yeah. I was gonna say there was a really nice music community there, at least for
Has a
for us. There's
fantastic,
a lot of different genres. There's like the massive fucking punk scene where all like the indie people go and they're like, oh, let's
Dude,
fucking
they
mosh.
let us perform.
As corny as
so
they
much.
are, the jammies are kind of cool in the
Yeah,
sense
oh yeah,
that
that
it
just
is like
happened.
yeah. I do think it is. I wouldn't brag about winning a jammy, but I do think that
It's
the
fun.
fact that everyone
Right.
gets together to
That's
celebrate
cool,
local
yeah,
musicians
exactly.
is really cool.
No, and so many people
man.
like let me perform. So many people gave us like encouragement, and we're like, yo, what you guys are doing is cool. Like
David's got a jammy.
It's true.
No, really?
Well, because Hannah's album won, and I was a feature on that album.
Shut up, damn.
Sometime I remember when I was a child.
That's cool, bro.
I spit the corniest
I mean,
verse alive.
YCE is legit. We did. The only interview I've done with YCE
Was with us.
was with you guys
That
for
was a
our
fun
show
time.
and
Johnny
that was
T.
a fun time.
Shout out Johnny T. He's gonna be back June 15th.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's gonna
I
be
saw
back.
he was on your pod before. That was fucking badass.
We're doing
I
it.
was sweating when I walked in there with you guys.
He's
I was like,
legitimately-
I can't swear. Oh fuck.
He's straight up an insane person.
Yeah.
Like when we did that interview with him, he seemed pretty down to earth and chill. He has lost his mind, bro. And I say that with love, Johnny.
We love you,
I know
Johnny.
you're
We love you so
listening.
much.
Hell yeah.
He is an insane person
Dude,
now.
Cheers,
he
man.
went through a crazy relationship and then moved to Colorado and just has been through it and like telling us the story. It seems bonkers, like completely. I think he's kind of found his rhythm now. He's in a
Yeah,
better
hell
place.
I've seen him bopping around a little bit.
Yeah, he's making moves. He's taking trips. He really likes traveling.
Well, what a sweetheart though, man.
He's a
You're
nice
big
guy.
smiley motherfucker.
He
man.
came
I
through.
Like that a lot,
he came
you
through.
know?
He brought us both shirts.
Dude, he got me fucked up on mushrooms for that first podcast we did, and I'm just sitting there like,
hearing this.
this guy's life is fucked up right now.
Speaking of shirts and stuff, you guys gonna plug the stickers?
We got new
some
stickers.
People should buy stickers, man.
Yo,
I don't have I could put them on for sale on.
I don't think we should sell them. I
No,
think
we
we
just
should
give 'em away?
We should just be
Give
giving
'em
these
away.
away on a rapid. Because at the end of the day, they also selling them is weird because
It's just a sticker.
It is just they don't have our name on them or anything, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
fine. But I think that it is cool. They're great stickers. I think we should definitely be giving.
No,
them,
I want
giving them out like they're.
I want to say
AIDS.
this to everybody who's on the Patreon. I'm gonna send some stickers to you guys. Just like message
go.
me on the Patreon your address, and I'll send you 3 stickers. If you want stickers, go to patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania.
Dome.
Sign up for just 1 month. And I'll send you 3 stickers as like a
For
welcome.
free.
Yeah.
We'll pay the shipping.
I mean, you just got to pay the $5 to sign up.
That's a bob. If you guys are paying the shipping, that's fucking
I
cool.
mean,
as
they,
hell.
we
do have to give us $5.
Our boys who have been supporting the Patreon, we really appreciate you guys. If you haven't been supporting the Patreon,
I love those stickers.
I still sort of appreciate you, but you could be doing a little bit more. I'm speaking specifically to Drew Wagner, who I know listens to this and doesn't support the Patreon. Oh my god! No, it's all
Come
right.
on, Drew. What the fuck, Drew?
the fuck, Drew?
Drew was my ex's roommate. We met, and him and I were never friends, but he was just my ex's roommate. And then randomly a couple years ago, he was like, "Yo, I love the show."
Shout out to Drew. Man.
So
Let's go, Drew.
I do appreciate you, bro. But fucking hash out $5. I gotta
Come
pay
on.
rent.
Cheapskate.
The episodes are good, bro. Sometimes they're even better than the main ones.
Yeah,
In
the
fact,
Patreon. I let it fly. I say the F slur. I say a couple other things on there, so it's insane.
I personally think that our last episode was a fucking bob.
And speaking of that, if you want to hear that episode, you can go to patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania. Audio only.
/ not backwards / forward /
Get your
for
shit
real.
together.
You'll crash your computer if you try and put a backward slash in that shit, bro.
Please go follow these guys. I got their Instagrams in the description right now.
Hold on a second. Is it patreon.com / Dome at Bamfomania?
Dome with Bamfomania. Rowdy, chill out.
Okay,
Don't
well,
confuse the people.
I'm confused because I keep hearing you say ad. That's why it's
I've been saying Dome with.
Well, it doesn't fucking sound like it because you're slurring
Okay, well,
your fucking words.
forget what the name of the website is. Go to the link in the description. The link to the Patreon is in the description. You don't need to type it in.
Dome with / Dome with Bamfomania.
This is bad business. If you confuse them.
bad business. You're confusing
All right.
what you're saying. I'm not confusing him. You're confusing him.
Rowdy's going to make us pork chops tonight, so we're going to put him to work right now.
I'm very excited. It's going to be another live episode of Nasty Cooks.
I haven't eaten pork chops since last Ramadan, so I'm excited.
You can you can find Rowdy Fingers at Rowdy Fingers. You can find Jack at Jack Beidler Music.
Just Jack Beidler.
Just Jack Beidler.
That's Beidler. Jack spelled normal.
Yeah.
Not B-I-E-U.
A descendant of the
stupid.
great
You
German
piece
Empire.
of shit.
Links
It's
in the
German,
description.
asshole.
You don't need to remember how to type it. Link in the description.
Shalom.